Welcome, friends, to Alive Again Alliance's Bible in a Year Chronologically. I'm Pastor Jason, and today is day 346. We'll be reading James chapter 1 through 3. We're nearly at the finish line of this incredible chronological journey through God's Word. And you know what? There's a beautiful reason we're reading James right here, right now. Why day 346? James, the half-brother of Jesus, penned this letter around AD 45 and 50, making it likely the very first book of the New Testament ever written. Think about that. The church was brand new. Believers were scattered. Persecution was heating up. And James, the man, by the way, who once doubted his own brother, now leads the Jerusalem church and wrote these words with fire in his heart and an urgency in his pen. This is the church in its infancy, friends. No theology textbook yet, no commentaries, just raw, real, rubber meets the road faith. And James is shouting from the rooftops, make it count, make it real. James chapter 1 starts off by asking this: consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds. Did you hear that correctly? Joy and trials in the same sentence? Yes, you did. And here's why. Trials aren't roadblocks. They're workout equipment for your faith. Every hardship is God's gymnasium, strengthening your spiritual muscles, building your endurance, making you mature and complete. But here's the thing. If you need wisdom, and who doesn't need wisdom, James says just ask. God isn't stingy. He's not rolling his eyes saying, really, you again? No. James is saying God gives generously, lavishly, without finding fault. And that mirror James talks about. Don't just glance at God's word and walk away forgetting what you look like. Actually do what it says. Be doers, not just hearers. See, faith without feet is just philosophy. Then we roll into James chapter 2. Picture this. A man in a gold ring and fine clothes walks into your church. Right behind him, a poor man in filthy rags. Which one gets the best seat? James says, hold on. Stop right there. The moment we show favoritism, we've missed the whole point. God chose the poor to be rich in faith. He's not impressed by your bank account or your wardrobe. He's looking at our hearts. And then James drops a bombshell. Faith without deeds is dead. It's not that we're saved by works. Hear me out. We're never saved by just works, but real faith works. It moves, it breathes, it serves, it loves. You say you believe? That's great. Now show me. Because even demons believed, and they shuddered. Your faith has to have hands and feet, brothers and sisters. It has to get up, and it has to do something. As we move into chapter 3, let me ask you this. Have you ever tried to hold a lit match underwater? Ever tried to saddle a tornado? That's what it's like trying to tame your tongue. James says the tongue is a small spark that can set an entire forest ablaze. With it we bless God, and with the same tongue we curse people made in his very image. Can a spring produce both fresh and bitter water? Here's the truth that matters. Your words reveal your heart. What comes out of your mouth shows what's happening inside your soul. And that wisdom from above, it's pure, peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy, and good fruit, impartial and sincere. That's the wisdom we need, not the earthly, unspiritual, demonic kind that breeds envy and selfish ambition. Friends, we're reading James on day 346 because this is where the Christian life began. This is ground zero. The first believers faced real persecution, real questions, real struggles. And James wrote them a survival guide. And guess what? You need the same survival guide today. So I challenge you, find joy in one trial today, even if it's just traffic or a difficult coworker. Do one thing the Word says. Don't just read it. Be doers. Show honor to someone society overlooks. Speak life, not death, with your words and ask God for wisdom. He's waiting to give it to us. You're 346 days into this journey, my beloved. You're not the same person who started on day one. God's Word has been shaping you, molding you, transforming you, and James is here to remind you, let it show to all the world. Let your faith have feet, let your love have hands, let your words carry life. Because the world doesn't need more people who know the Bible. The world needs more people who live the Bible. Now, go out there and make day 346 count. God's not done with you yet. God bless you. See you on day 347.